Welcome to By the Numbers. I'm FM20. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining me. This is Season 3, Episode 1. We've made it into the third season with Belfast Celtic. We are still in the third tier. We just got told by a news item that we're expected to... by the odds, there we go. Predicted 10th. 9-1 to actually get promoted. I think we've actually slipped down the rankings, and I think they base this partly on your actual squad and the players you've managed to bring in, kind of general quality of the squad. So it's not just the reputation of the team, it's the general quality. You can see Donegal Celtic are up there in 4th, they're much better placed than we are. But we made some business, did some business, however you want to say it. Transfer-wise, I just want to see who's in. There we go, this is much easier. So going out, we've got Chris Gorman, because Coag United stole him. Basically, he wasn't one of the players that I said, here's your, 2-3 year pathway, you're going to get into the team. I just gave him a normal offer, and he got tempted elsewhere. So I think by changing the pathways, it has helped me keep a couple of players. In terms of who we've brought in, so I remember, if you remember, I said I wanted to bring in a keeper, a defender, and a striker. Those were the key areas. So the first one we've got in is Craig Robinson, keeper. Plays for Port Stewart beforehand, and he had 7 clean sheets last season in our division. Hadn't conceded any more than our current or former keeper, Gibber, had. So he seemed like it doesn't seem like too much of a risk. I don't think he'll be worse than Gibbons. He might be the same, and that'd be bad, but I don't think he'll be worse. He's also rated 90 by the scouts when they looked at him. So he's potential to be a good championship level. He's good for our level, and Gibbons was rated as just being good maybe for the 4th tier. So you got Robinson in. Then we got Lee Bonnis. Some of the more eagle-eyed of you might remember that he scored against us, I don't know, almost every time he played against us. And again, we got him from Port Stewart. He shoots with power. He's got hit finishing, so he doesn't look like he's anything special. In fact, even when you look at his goal-scoring record in the league, it's not amazing, but it's improving. So he's got some potential there. He's reasonably young. And again, he was rated quite highly. He can play pressing forward, he can play target man. I'm going to give him a go. I'm quite hopeful he'll be good. Bonus will be good. We also brought in on free transfer Carl Scott. So he looks like he might be quite good. He's rated as like a B signing in terms of the letter things. So we got him from Warren Point on a free. He could be good. We put him in the first team so we can bring him on as an impact sub or as a rotation. And then I've just brought in Adam White to cover the centre of defence if we need him to. 6'4", marking, tackling and heading all reasonable. Decent decisions and positioning. Good jumping reach. Hopefully he'll be quite useful for us. But we plucked him from non-league. We plucked him from Hanover. And that's it for the players coming in. So we have been really strategic. We're still under our wage budget, admittedly only by about £80 per week, but that'll do. I had to keep upping the wage of Cockcroft because people kept coming in for him. So Port Stewart wanted him, but Loughall wanted him as well. Portadown wanted him. Downey's also wanted. There's quite a few players. So where's this bid? So yeah, Portadown want Declan Brown as well. Dempster's wanted by Queens, Hughes is wanted by Wakehurst, so there's some interest. But we're going to play our first match of the season, which is a cup match, against Wakehurst, and it's in the Bet McLean Cup first round. The board want us to get to the second round of the Bet McLean. I want to do that as well, because we disappointed them there last season. They're not really bothered about any of the other cups. They just want us to be competitive in the Irish Cup and the Antrim Shield. They don't care about the Intermediate and Steel and Sons Cup. I'm happy to win whatever. Quite like to get some silverware. Well, let's get on to the match. So Wakehurst got promoted from non-league. So they're in our division as well. clear everyone. Let's pick the team again. Robinson, right back. It's got to be Donnelly. Left back. It's going to be Brown. Then we're probably going to try White. Let's try Mitchell, and Evans can be on the bench. Evans was reasonably good last season. On the right hand side, Carl Robinson's tired. We'll play him anyway. On the left, should we put Lynch on? Let's give Lynch a go on the left. The Warwick's tired. And then let's have Downey and Cockcroft in the middle, a young sort of pairing there. Target man's could it be Bonis? Should it be Dempster? Dempster feels like he'd be better target man than Bonis there. We'll have Bradley on the bench, Ray at right back, McAllidan as the central defender, Allen for the centre of midfield, Warwick to cover the left and the right, Gordon to do the same. And then I'm going to put Scott on the bench. Let's give that a go. Maybe Lynch is a bit of a mistake on the left. You can play there. We've mainly just played him as the box-to-box. So Wakehurst we should have a good chance against. We all know how that goes. In terms of what else happened over the summer, Dempster flicks it on. We were linked with the Linfield job. So Linfield are one of the biggest teams in Northern Ireland. They're in the Premiership, sacked their manager for underperforming. They're Belfast based, and we were linked with them, which is a bit of a jump for us. I denied it. So it's not because I want to stay with Belfast all the way through this. I will move if a really good opportunity came up, but I'll go on Bonis. Bit of a weird pass. Go on Lynch. Almost. See what he was trying. Back again, go on. Bonis on the second ball. Dempster, there we go. An assist for Bonis and a goal for Dempster. The partnership starting now. Yes, I rubbished the links to Linfield. Bonis just waiting there. Because they're Belfast Celtic's rivals. So although we're the kind of Phoenix version of Belfast Celtic and we've replaced Sports and Leisure, we'd have the same history. Back in the sort of early 1900s, Belfast Celtic and Linfield would have horrifically violent matches. Be lots of crowd issues. Linfield with the Protestant side, Belfast Celtic with the Catholic side. It was rough, but they were both very successful, and they split a lot of the early kind of silverware between them. So I couldn't really do that. I couldn't go to Linfield, as nice as a job it might be. Not from Belfast. Or Bonis taking it down his through. Back in for Dempster. I can see this working quite a lot now. I think this might be one of the changes in the match engine as well that people have noticed. The ball's getting cut back a bit more and there's less shots from obscene angles. We play fairly centrally anyway, so I wouldn't notice it much at the end of last season. Go on. Dempster there. Bonis is making a real nuisance of himself. Like he's getting either the first ball and flicking it or the second ball. There we go. Dempster to Bonis this time. I don't think Dempster's one actually counts as a real assist. I think that was very much an attempt at goal that Bonis has just picked up on. I don't even think Dempster actually got it. It didn't look like it came off him to me, but that's what it is. That's what it is. Downey in. It's good delivery. Back out. Try again, Downey. There's no one there. I'm hoping Cockcroft and Downey do quite well in the middle. It'd be good to have our own like homegrown central pairing. Dempster. Nicely done. Good assist by Lynch. So long and wide to Lynch. Back into the box, and Dempster. Here we go. 3-0 against Wakehurst. On Downey. Ooh, close. So I think Downey and Cockcroft have quite good free kick ratings. Yeah, that looked like an elbow. Hat trick for Dempster. There we go. Half-hour hat trick. Perfect. One with each foot in his head. Well done, Dempster. Hopefully this is a good sign for the season to come, that we've actually made some changes that'll make a difference. It is difficult to judge it as it's the first game of the season, and it's not a Mickey Mouse Cup, it's a cup there. Go on, Cockcroft. Interesting. On Donnelly, whip it in. Never mind. Yes, it's not an unimportant cup, but I can't see Wakehurst giving the roar for it. Might be very different in the league when we actually play each other. Go on, Brown. Oh, almost Robin. Dempster. That was a well-placed tackle. That was very kind of Alan Smith. Kind of smudge era. What was that? Some skills by the 6'4" centre-back. Cockcroft, interesting ball. I already like what I see with this team. Half-time, Lynch is going to come off because he's got a yellow card. 14 shots to their none. I think I'll bring on Niall Gordon on the left. Robinson saves. Doesn't fumble it into the net. Downey again. Again, decent delivery. He's getting into dangerous areas. Pomos, positions of maximum opportunity. Dempster again. So I think Cockcroft's got 10 or something for corners, which is probably our best corner taker. 4-0 at half time. They're not just happy with the fact it's 4-0. So we would be. But also very happy with the fact we're playing well. Everyone's doing their job and everyone looks a little bit sharper than we did last season. Well cut out by White. I think it was White anyway. White doesn't look very mobile. Looking at his attributes, he doesn't look like he's going to be amazing. But the fact he marks well, he's got good positioning, good jumping reach, should mean he gets a lot of interceptions like that. Another buck in there. Right, let's bring on Liam McAldin for White. And what can we do on the right for Robinson? Not going to do anything. I'm going to bring on Carl Scott, the Dempster. Give him a bit of a run out. But nothing seems to be happening now. I've done that. Caldin covering it there. I did try and get another left back, but I couldn't find anyone who was actually any good. I did manage to get a lot of players in on trial. I didn't get many last season. Oh, Connor. Good save by Robinson. Yeah, I didn't get many in the previous season. So I managed to get a few from the Premiership and a few from the Championship to come in. Scott was one of them. I wasn't able to. Just a good left back was really hard to find. Cockcroft with an interesting first touch there. Oh, and saved again by Robinson. And another good save. I mean, obviously this could just be a massive flash in the pan. But he seems to be doing alright. Look at that. What was that? It wasn't the greatest angle, but it did look like he got quite a few different flaps at it. Come on, clean sheet, 4 goals. Everyone looks knackered. Look at that. That's... surely he was just pulled down then. Well, it makes a difference, but... there we go. So we have achieved what the board wanted us to do and get to the second round. We have hopefully destroyed the morale of Wakehurst. So in the league, hopefully they'll be propping up the bottom, so we don't have to worry about relegation. Look at PSNI. Who's Patton? Is a real player. Getting on. Nah, flash in the pan. Flash in the pan. Oh, Wakehurst. What am I doing there? Wakehurst stole one of our keepers last season. And he's the one who conceded 4 goals. There we go, that's what you get when you leave. Bonis, an assist and a goal. Can't say much more than that. And 3 goals and an assist for Dempster. So hopefully that'll work out quite well for us. We've got Donegal Celtic, our rivals, in the very first game of the season. We'll probably play that and the County Antrim one in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.